Hi, and welcome to the Community of Relationships Work. I'm Lori Hollander,
And I'm Bob Hollander.
and we have been working with couples on their marriages as well as working on our marriage for 25 years. Now, today we're going to talk with you about what happens when men get their feelings hurt. We had a listener who inquired about this because he said we were always talking about women's feelings being hurt and what men should do. So now we're going to turn the tables. And there's a myth out there, Bob, among women that women don't think a lot of times that men's feelings get hurt just like ours do.
We do get hurt.
Okay.
And we just don't show it.
Okay. Now, why don't men show it?
Well, I think culturally we're kind of trained not to be vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
And if we are feeling something, then we're not going to express it so anybody and everybody can hear it, because we'll feel weak and we'll feel it's more of a kind of a defense for us. And we're not used to expressing our feelings as women.
Right.
Women would show it, and men customarily don't.
Right. So a lot of times what I find in practice is that men look withdrawn or they look angry, but they rarely sit there and look hurt like women do. What they don't do that women do is cry.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of times because men might not be accessing their feelings completely. So they know they can't, and they can't verbalize it. They're a little bit confused, but they are hurting nonetheless.
Yes. And a lot of times women think that a man can't empathize for the same reason, because she's expressing her pain and she's crying and she's passionate, but he's just sitting there sort of looking at her, maybe not knowing what to say. And so women take that as that he doesn't really understand or empathize with her feelings.
Yeah, remember, expression is not feeling per se.
Exactly.
Expression is taking the feelings and expressing them outward. We can still have them.
Right.
We just don't put them forth.
Exactly. And I really think it's cultural because, as babies, we're all born expressing feelings. All babies do is cry. Mm-hmm. But, I think in our culture, little boys and men are taught, don't express them.
Right.
Don't be a baby, suck it up, be a big boy. And so men learn to hold them in, and then I think they can't identify.
Yeah, and oftentimes in session, I see men kind of looking like, as if they're disinterested, and and it just gets the woman more angry and upset. But I know the guy just has a difficulty in getting to the feelings, but there's such turmoil, and the woman needs to know that.
Yes. So we have 3 points for women out there when men are feeling hurt. The first one is believe that men get hurt and their feelings are really no different than ours.
We feel it very deeply.
Yes. The second point is ask a man when you think he's hurting what he's thinking, not what he's feeling. Why is that, Bob?
Well, I think if you ask a man what he's feeling, it automatically puts him in a panic, because you're asking him to express in words feelings that he can't even get to. He just knows that something's there. But if you start the thinking, he can ease into the feelings.
Exactly. And the third point is that when a man does start talking about what his thoughts are, women can actually be the voice for his feeling and label it and express it for him. Mm-hmm. So if you start telling me that you were bothered by the fact that I criticized you, I may come back and say, so Bob, it sounds like that really hurt your feelings, or you were really angry about that, or you were really hurt.
Yeah.
And me being able to label that, I think is helpful to you.
It's helpful, but be very careful as I become more vulnerable.
Yeah.
And I say, yes, Lori, what you said hurt me. Don't come back and say, what do you mean I hurt you? It's like that. Don't set it up that way. If we're going to come out and be vulnerable, Just listen.
I
I
got
feel
you.
like you pull me out and then you come back.
No,
What do you
no,
mean
no,
you're
no,
angry at
no,
me?
no.
Okay, no, just say, listen.
Okay.
What would you expect
Okay.
from me?
Right. So that's what women have to do. Believe that men hurt. Ask them about their thoughts more than their feelings, and verbalize the feelings for them and validate them and listen. So that's it, folks, for today.
Yeah, maybe you should watch this
And
video.
we'll see. We'll see you next week. Take care.
See ya.
Bye bye.